Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, we got a video you guys have been requesting for, I don't know, man, about a week now or so. A video by Clique Productions. Huge shout out to my guy, Clique, guys. Like 6 weeks ago, I reacted to one of his career simulations, and he was at like 2,000 subscribers. The man is now at 110,000 subscribers, guys. Bro, inspirational as hell, man. Inspirational as hell, as Flight would say. For this video, I reset the NBA to 2010 and resimulated the whole decade. 2010's Decade Resimulation Chapter 1, guys. So this is a series you guys want me to react to. They are very long videos, so keep that in mind, man. But drop a like on this video if you want me to react to the rest of these here. And, yeah, hopefully my Detroit Pistons have a better decade, because this previous one was not it. Let's get it.
Derrick Rose never tore his ACL? What if Kobe Bryant never tore his Achilles? What if Miami's Big Three never teamed up? What if OKC never traded James Harden?
They'd all go to Detroit.
City never formed? What if the Splash Brothers never existed? What if Brandon Roy was healthy, and what if Dwight Howard never fell off? What if all of this never happened?
What if the Pistons didn't screw up every damn draft?
Decade Resimulation, Chapter 1, rewritten. All right. Today is January 1st, 2010. So, a lot of stuff is not happening.
Yeah, I was in senior year, baby.
Cleveland Cavaliers. The
Senior
reigning
year.
MVP hasn't even left for South Beach. Instead of seeing LeBron going to Miami and then back to Cleveland and then to Los Angeles, we have no clue what the hell is going to happen.
He'll stay with Cleveland.
That's the fun of
prediction.
Because a lot of people seem to love my videos, and a big part of it is just how unpredictable 2K can be. So, to give you a quick overview of everything that's going on, Sixers got Iggy, Elton Brand, Lou Will, and old AI.
Damn,
and, you know, a young
old as
Drew
hell.
Holiday, Jody Meeks. The Bucks got Bogut, not traded for Monte Ellis yet. John Salmons, a young
Or
Brandon
Steph
Jennings
Curry.
who probably didn't drop 55 in a game this time.
Was offered
around.
up.
Yeah, no, he actually dropped 44 though. That's pretty impressive. And Luke Ridnour. The Bulls got D-Rose, the guy that everybody loves, prior to his MVP season, I think 1 year prior. Luol Deng, Joakim, Goggles Man, Kirk Heinrich, and draft and stash Omar Asik. The Cavaliers, LeBron, Antoine Jameson, Mo Williams, and Shaquille O'Neal, who was one of the 5 highest paid players in the NBA, one of 5 guys who was making $20 million this season. Now, Chandler Parsons makes $20 million. Boston still has their core intact.
How times have
Ray Allen
changed.
has not left. Paul Pierce, KG didn't get traded for $1 million draft picks. Oh yeah, and Brian Scalabrine. How could I not mention this guy? Clippers, young Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, young Self, Eric Gordon.
Yo, I gotta see my Detroit. No, I don't want to see
and
the
the greatest
Pistons.
shooter
I
of
don't
all
want to
time,
see him.
Steve
Close my eyes.
Novak. I'm kidding, please. Ah yes, the grit and grind Memphis Grizzlies. We know who's over here. Rudy Gay, Zach Randolph, Marcus Gasol, Mike Conley. No Tony Allen yet. He's still in Boston. And OJ Mayo, who well, he's OJ Mayo'd himself out of the league by this point. Not in 2010, in 2020. As well as Hasheem the Beat, who's still trying to make himself back into the league. Atlanta Hawks.
Hasheem always had a
Pretty fun
comb in
team
his
to play
hair.
in 2K back in the day, but they didn't really do much in real life. You know, Joe Johnson, Josh Smith, he can dunk a lot. Al Horford, who flinches at rebounds.
It was like right here where I wanted the Pistons to get Joe Johnson. But, of course, they got him later and put him at small forward with Greg Monroe and Andre Drummond. Oh, I'm going to throw up thinking about
And
that.
6-man guy Jamal Crawford, weightlifting guy Mike Bibby. Miami, D-Wade, Michael Beasley.
Mike
Very
Bibby got,
large
like,
overall
biceps like
drop-off,
that.
But hey, he is mellow from the left. The Charlotte Bobcats, Gerald Wallace, Steven Jackson, shout out all the smoke. And big body Raymond Felton. Oh, and Tyson Chandler. Utah still has Darren Williams, who hadn't got traded to New Jersey yet. Millsap prior to his Hawks days. Boozer prior to his Bulls days. Sacramento, Rookie of the Year,
Back when
Tyreke Evans.
Boozer was
That's
actually
really
good.
it, honestly, they don't really got anybody else on this team except for, you know, the
Francisco Gardner. Wait, it might be Fred. It's either Fred or Francisco. I don't know. I think there's 2 of them in 2K that I remember using growing up.
first three-point shooting big man ever, Spencer Hawes. David Lee headlines the Knicks, along with Tracy McGrady, another one of the highest paid players in the league, another one of the 5 guys who made $20 million this
He
season.
was only 30?
And of course,
Wow.
Eddie Curry. The Lakers, 96 overall.
T-Mac
Kobe,
fell off quick.
Powell, Lamar Odom, who won a 6-man of the year after this, I believe. Bynum, who lost his career to a bowling, and the guy now known as Metta World Peace. Oh yeah, and the former Lakers coach and Shannon Brown, who could jump really high. Yeah, this team won the championship this year, by the way. Orlando, really good Dwight Howard. Old Vince Carter. Guess
Young
what?
bloods
This is
don't
10 years
remember
ago.
Dwight
He's still
Howard back
old.
in the
And
day.
Brandon Bass. Mavericks got Dirk, Jason Terry, Jason Kidd. They won the championship the year after this. New Jersey, Brooke Lopez, the franchise's leading scorer. 21 at the time here, though. Devin Harris, Chris Kardashian, and Keon Doolin. The Denver Nuggets.
Keon
Carmelo
Doolin is
Anthony,
nice.
not traded to the Knicks yet. Chauncey Billups, same deal. J.R. Smith, same deal. And a young Ty Lawson. Also, Aaron Aflalo, a.k.a. the god of averaging a quiet 18 points for like 6 straight seasons.
He was nice on the Magic. I used to love Aaron Aflalo. lot low. He was drafted by the Pistons, but the Pistons showed Ronnie Stuckey over him,
Pacers have
unfortunately.
Danny Granger, Mike Dunleavy, Roy Hibbert, the only man that Stephen A. Smith has ever said is worse than Kwame Brown. New Orleans, Chris Paul, 24 years old, 96 overall, probably could have won an MVP like the year prior to this. Peja, Darren Collison, a prime David West, and Sean Marks. Sean Marks is really on this team? Oh, wow. Detroit, really bad, really old. Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, basically just a 2004 roster, but like old. Even Ben Wallace came back. Toronto, prime Chris Bosh, well actually kind of young Chris Bosh. Still is prime,
He skipped
though.
over the
And
Pistons quickly.
Do I really need to go any further? Actually, yeah, young DeMar DeRozan. And Rasho Nesterovic. Houston,
hang out
Kevin
over
Martin,
here.
formerly
Obsidio,
traded
man.
for, or actually futurely, what, that made no sense. Whatever, he was traded for James Harden eventually. And Yao Ming, another guy making $20 million. As well as the most improved player this season, Aaron Brooks. Some of you probably didn't know that, but he'll probably won't win it in this.
He got most improved?
By the way, I'm not going to do this every single season. I just have to preface the video showing you what teams we're actually, simulating with. San Antonio, aging but still pretty good. Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, who isn't in the game, but I guess I'll get it out of the way now. Shout out to Thunder Shack, the man who made this roster, because this is pretty incredible. Like I said, unless I didn't, I downloaded a bunch of mods to make this possible, and I'm on the PC.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Indicates I'm on the PC. Phoenix, Amari, Nash, Jay Rich, Old Grant Hill, and Lou Amundsen. OKC, we already know who's on this team. Westbrook, KD, Harden. I did a career sim with these guys together on OKC. Minnesota's got Big Al, Kevin Love, who won MIP the year after this, I believe, and Johnny Flynn. Rubio was here too. He just was overseas still. Man stood overseas for a minute. Portland got Brandon Roy, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Remember, they was drafted when he was like
Marcus
18.
Camby, Andre Miller, aka the guy who was an old man for his whole 86-year career, and Juwan Howard. Almost
old man, but don't he have like the record for like most games played in a row? Like this, like the dude was literally like an Iron Man of the NBA.
There. Golden State, Monte Ellis, Steph Curry, Corey Maggette, and Anthony Moore, one of the 2K cheat codes when it comes to three-point shooting.
Remember that time.
The Washington Wizards, with Gilbert Arenas still
Asia
on this
Zero.
team, as well as Mike Miller and Nick Young. All right, we got the deal, right? Just lastly, the best players in the league: LeBron, D-Wade, Kobe, Chris Paul, Dirk, Dwight, KD, Melo, Pau Gasol, Amari. I think that was 10, but if not, whatever. And hey, that was exactly 10. Here's the 5 best point guards. You can pause. 5 best shooting guards, 5 best small forwards, 5 best power
Not a
forwards,
single Piston.
and 5 best centers. Cool, I think that's enough of a roster
Damn,
breakdown.
Chris Kaman was a top 4 center. I remember him in the Clippers, but I don't remember being a top 4 center ever.
So obviously it is January 1st, which means I simulated, but I have manual control over all these teams right now, which means that nothing happened just yet, which I'll take off right now because, well, now, we're starting the video. Now look, when it comes to the contract situation, I lowered the salary cap a pretty decent
How about
amount.
this?
You
How about
can't
up
even
here,
get it
guys?
close to what
There
it
we
was
go.
in 2010, but it's pretty accurate considering that it also made it so that players expect less money. And well then, aside from that, 2K's gonna do their weird simulation stuff regardless, but that's what's gonna make it fun and different. And just for reference, in terms of this year's draft class alone, John Wall's not in the league yet. Paul George, Eric Bledsoe, DeMarcus Cousins, Lance Stevenson.
Why's
Gordon
Boogie
Hayward.
in
So,
green?
I've wasted enough time already. Season number 1, also known as 2010. Oh, and yeah, I have control of every single team, so there's no like bias here. Just because I have control of a team doesn't give them like an unfair advantage. Quote unquote control, because they're all automated anyways. Team LeBron and Team Kobe, the all-star captains.
Oh, here we go.
D-Rose, KD, Dirk, D-Wade, LeBron, and CP3, KG, Carmelo, Dwight, and
Yo, I
Kobe.
want that
These are
final. I want that
so,
matchup.
I do
I want
have
that
the awards right in front of me just to
I
compare.
want that.
The MVP stays the same, LeBron James. Brandon Jennings, Rookie of the Year, instead of Tyreek Evans. Sixth
Go on
Man of the
Detroit.
Year, Lamar Odom instead of Jamal Crawford. DPOY, LeBron got it over Dwight Howard. Something that he's wanted like really badly his whole career. Most improved player, Tyreek Evans. So I guess
There we go.
Tyreek accidentally already had a year pro. So he should have won Rookie of the Year, but regardless, I mean, at least he got an award. And Aaron Brooks is not winning this anyways. Coach of the Year, Doc Rivers of the Celtics, of course. It was originally
65
Orlando,
17.
Stan Van Gundy. First team, Wade, CP3, LeBron, KD, Dwight. Second team, Kobe, D-Rose, Melo, Dirk, Timmy D. And third team, Jameer Nelson, Tyreek Evans, Pau Gasol, Josh Smith, and Chris Kaman. Here's the defensive teams. I'm not going to read them out every single time because, it's going to take a while. Along with the rookie teams.
Yo,
I
Juwan
guess not
Blair.
everything can be perfect because these aren't fully accurate, but they will be from here on out. League leaders in points, KD, Dirk, LeBron, Kobe, Carmelo. Why did I just say them out of order? Rebounds, Dwight, Pau, Tim. And assists,
Sounds about
Steve
right.
Nash, LeBron, Jameer Nelson, CP3, and Rondo. Shout
Not
out to Andre
Jameer.
Miller. One
Out
other
of
thing I
place.
wanted to check is who didn't even make the playoffs. The Thunder somehow didn't make it, and D-Wade missed out on it as well. Aside from that, most of it's pretty accurate. I guess I could see the Nuggets missing it. I don't know. Honestly, any big time trades happened? No, not this season. Oh, well, Shaq got traded to the Jazz, but he's Shaq. He's kind of old now. But Hornets CP was real. Boston Celtics got eliminated. Whoa.
Dang,
Whoa,
Lakers gone
whoa,
first
whoa,
round.
whoa,
I hate
whoa.
2K.
Here we go already. Hold
Hate
on.
2K.
No, slow down. Slow down.
Yo,
The
Detroit made it.
Lakers and Celtics both
Lost.
got eliminated first round. So we're already changing history. Game 7, Kobe and Pau couldn't do it because Kevin Martin, Kyle Lowry, and Aaron Brooks beat them down.
Kevin Martin,
Boston
go jump shot. got?
They got beat down by Steven Jackson, Boris Diaw, and Gerald Wallace. That is different, very different. All right, so in the conference finals, we're going to have the Sixers and the Bulls, along with the Spurs versus the not the Hornets, the Houston Rockets, the 8-seeded Rockets, the we believe, I guess, Rockets.
Spurs. That's my
Do
prediction.
they even believe that they could beat the Spurs? No, they don't. And the Sixers lost as well. Here we go.
Bulls.
This is
Wow.
still a pretty good finals matchup. The second seed versus second seed. Bulls versus Spurs. Tony Parker versus D Rose. Tim Duncan versus Joe.
Yo, I like Rashard Lewis in this lineup. You know what? I'm gonna root for Derrick Rose though. I'm gonna root for Derrick Rose.
Is Derrick
Come on,
Rose
Chicago.
going to get his ring? First game to Chicago. Second game to Chicago. Third game to Chicago.
Yeah, let's get it, man.
This game is
D
actually
Rose.
really close. I kind of want to jump in. If it's okay, here we go. We're jumping in. San Antonio with the ball. Game 4. Derrick Rose with the ball going to
That
the
shit out
basket.
there, dude.
Swatted by Tim Duncan. Bulls ball with 18 seconds left. They can hit a shot here to win the final. Luol Deng player of the game. Why the hell not? They just pass it over to Luol, down to Law. Law gets the foul. Oh my God, they just subbed in a guy. who's
AC
a
Law.
74 and is
I remember
playing his
him.
First minute of the game.
I remember
He's about to
him.
shoot the free throws for the finals. The hell is going on? Well, he just hit the first free throw. Is he gonna hit 2
AC
free throws
Law.
to win the champ? Nope, he is not. Tony wants
From
the
Texas,
game
I
winner.
think.
Tony Parker trying to shake and bake Derrick Rose. Tony, 4 seconds left. Over to Manu. Manu contested. Manu pulls
Oh, shit,
up.
that's
Mid-range
ugly.
shot contested.
Ooh!
Oh my God. What the hell? All right, well, the Spurs want to stay alive. Are they going to come back from a 3-0? That would just cap
Damn.
off the Lakers and the Celtics getting eliminated for uneventful things. They won another game.
Ginobili
Look at this
for the
low-scoring
win.
game. Is it really 2010? Oh, God, we have another chance for the Bulls to win a championship. Here we go. Derrick with the ball. 11 seconds left. D Rose is going to take the last shot. Derrick Rose, screen from whoever the hell that is.
Brad Miller,
Rose
Brad
going
Miller.
right. Rose, 3 seconds left. 2 seconds. Layup. Derrick Rose.
There we go.
Derrick Rose with the game winner to win his
Watch
first
this.
ever championship, changing his history. Oh my God. Look at Thibodeau, happy as all hell. How raspy was this man's voice back in 2010? Derrick Rose.
Smoke a pack a day.
The man that everybody loves. I feel like everyone can like unanimously, wow, I can't speak. I feel like everybody can unanimously agree that this would be a
That's
great
how I
way to
say it.
start off this video. D Rose gets his finals MVP and championship rather than not having a ring for the next 10 years. He don't even need an MVP anymore. He's chilling. Derrick Rose, 20 points to win a championship. Joakim Noah, 20 rebounds.
Joakim
Another loss on
Noah.
the Spurs resume. Actually, did they even lose one before? No, I don't think they lost one before this. Derrick Rose, finals MVP.
Yes,
21
sir.
and 7 a game.
D Rose, man.
on to season number 2, aka 2010-2011. I actually have to announce legitimate retirements now because like you need to know what the hell's going on with the league. Unlike all my other videos. Grant Hill's out of here, Derek Fisher's out of here, Dikembe's out of here, the Alien's out of here, Rasheed Wallace gone, and John Brown retired. Oh my God. Greg Popovich retired.
10 years too soon.
What? After losing to the Bulls and only, 14 years into his coaching tenure? Despite it saying 31, don't even mind that. I would assume that there's actually no way to edit Greg Popovich.
This man knew he wasn't going to get Kawhi Leonard a second time, so he's like, all right, the window's closed, time to leave.
So he's probably still the same age as he is in real life. Wow, he even put Budenholzer, the assistant coach. This is a lot of dedication. But speaking of that, Greg Popovich now leaves the job to probably somebody like Budenholzer and leaves San Antonio. Now
Budenholzer.
the draft lottery. The Kings, Nets, Raptors, Knicks, and Jazz.
Oh, man, Pistons
and
are
the
going to get
Knicks
shit.
win the first pick. With
15th.
the Nets second,
Sounds
Kings,
right.
Heat, and Raptors next. Here we go. I wonder who the Spurs are going to hire. The Spurs hired Steve Clifford. Why the hell not? And they even got Budenholzer out of here. They hired Jason Kidd, who shouldn't be a coach right now, but I would assume there's no way to really remove him. And well, the NBA draft.
He can coach and play, why
with
not?
The first pick in the draft.
LeBron does.
The New York Knicks select John Wall out of Kentucky. We're just
There you
gonna
go.
go for like the first 10 probably. Second pick, the Nets select Paul George. The third pick, the Kings select. For
Hey.
God's sake, he can't get that out of here. This
We
man
all
is
know how that
cursed.
works
I've
out.
never seen a more cursed NBA player, honestly. Gordon Hayward goes to the Miami Heat. Oh, the Raptors traded their 5th pick. Who the hell could they have traded it for? They traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Oh, he actually got out of there. Good job. Wait, why would the Kings draft DeMarcus and then trade DeMarcus with a second-round pick? Did he already confirm
For a
this?
lower pick.
He said he had a vision from his past life. They drafted Eric Bledsoe instead. Sorry, Eric. The Utah Jazz on the clock. The Jazz traded with who the hell? Boris Diaw. The Bobcats drafted Derek Favors. That's definitely going to change the landscape of their franchise. Actually, they beat down the Celtics, so who cares? The Atlanta Hawks on the clock. They picked
Linsanity.
Jeremy Lin. The Washington Wizards. They picked.
Linsanity wasn't even drafted, was he? Like maybe like late second round, but yeah, he didn't. I think he was like a walk-on
And
player or
Stevenson,
something.
The Pacers picked Jeremy Evans. Yeah, we're starting to get out of the, yeah, they're, okay, cool.
Elitsa.
Nemanja Bjelica. All right, yeah, we're out of here. Even though Hassan and Evan Turner are still on the board. Evan Turner went second in this draft, but we're not
Hassan
waiting for him.
second
Well,
round,
that just
real
changed
life.
the league a lot. By the way, I'm not running down every roster every single year. You see who's drafted. I'm gonna announce who got signed where. The free agent class: LeBron James,
Come on, Detroit.
Dwayne Wade, Amari
Do
Stoudemire,
your thing.
Chris Bosh, Joe Johnson.
We got
Carlos
Hungry
Boozer,
Howie,
and you
Little
get the rest.
Little
Shaq is in
Caesars.
here. And AI. Well, what the hell is gonna happen? We're about to see. Here we go. LeBron James signs with the Suns.
Whoa, my
Dwayne
God.
Wade signs with the Hornets. He joins what rookie? I forget who they drafted. They drafted somebody. Amari Stoudemire to the Hawks, and Chris Bosh stays with the Raptors.
Damn,
Johnson to
man.
the Grizzlies. Boozer to the Bulls, like in real life. That's actually kind of weird because he was on the Jazz, you know? Al Jefferson to the Sixers. Rudy Gay to the Clippers.
Not a single
Shaq to the-
Piston.
That's weird too. The hell? AI to the Clippers. And that's about it. Tracy McGrady to the Pacers. Yeah, we're cool. The rest of
Man.
these are like kind of irrelevant.
Yo, Travis Outlaw. Got him.
LeBron James joins the team with an old Steve Nash, Jason Richardson, and a progressing Goran Dragic. Dwayne Wade joins the team with, whoa, I forgot that Chris Paul was on the Hornets. You know what it was? When I saw that he signed with the Hornets, I thought of the Bobcats. Dwayne Wade teams up with Chris
Banana
Paul.
Boat Squad incoming.
He chose to wear number 3. He took number 3 for CP3. Wow, Dwayne, wow. It's probably in the contract clause. Melo's a free agent next year. Gordon Hayward's now the best player on the Heat. Amari went to the Hawks. It's actually a pretty decent team, although they have so many big men. They could probably put Josh Smith at small forward, though. They'll definitely do that. Clippers a little bit better at Rudy. That's crazy, though. I can't get these teams mixed up anymore. I thought Dwayne Wade was coming over to play with Derek Favors. The New Jersey Nets now have Paul George with
Not
Brook
bad.
Lopez.
Little rebuilding
the
team.
Knicks have John Wall, Danilo Gallinari. They still have a lot to do. All right, KD's now a 98, and Steph Curry's still got a long way to go. D Rose is just becoming a 90 as with a ring already on his belt. I don't know. Why would a ring be on your belt? What am I saying? Now, season number 2, a very different season number 2. Top players in this draft are Kawhi, Jimmy Butler, Klay Thompson,
Kawhi's gonna go number 1.
Kemba, Kyrie. It's early. Don't get worried about Kyrie being number 9 or whatever.
Who the hell's Ed
we're
Harvey?
never checking the NBA records because they're just gonna get royally screwed up. Since now we got 2 Kobe's, 2 LeBrons, 2 Timmy D's. It's just not gonna happen. Thankfully, this free agent situation is not what the complete garbage is yet. I think I definitely helped out with my
Yo,
contract
Daquan
sliders.
Cook
And
from
last
the
thing I
Heat.
want to check is the power rankings.
Heat
The
go.
Lakers, Hornets, Magic, Bulls, Celtics, Suns, Pacers. Wow, Pacers are that high? Yeah, they're kind of just the Pacers.
Troy
They
Murphy,
even have
2K
Troy Murphy.
cheese.
Mavericks, Clippers, Spurs. They think Rudy Gay doesn't have that much of an impact. Spurs are still the Spurs, even without Greg Popovich, I guess. I don't know. And now the New Orleans Hornets. Easily the best duo
Evan Turner
in the
ruins
league
that
right here.
team.
D-Wade and LeBron split. LeBron's team is actually top 10. I was about to say it wasn't. Because, I mean, he still has Steve Nash. I mean, this is still a much, much better team than Cleveland. So, season number 2. 2010-2011.
Come on,
The
Detroit.
All-Star teams.
Travis Outlaw.
Team Dwight and Team Kobe. No more LeBron. Dwight, CP, KD, D Rose, and Kevin Garnett. Well, the other team is Kobe, LeBron, Dirk, Rajon Rondo, and Paul Pierce.
Nothing
2
crazy.
Celtics up there. They're probably doing pretty well. Jameer Nelson's an all-star. He made the All-NBA team last year. And Brandon Jennings is an all-star. Maybe his career takes a much different lane this time around. As well as Arenas.
He was good in Detroit, that Achilles injury,
Now.
whatever it
Dwight's
was.
number 1 in MVP with LeBron, D Rose, KD. Yeah, I gotta fix the rookies. I see what happens with the rookies. What happens with the rookies is that they always give the rookies multiple years pro for some reason. I'll just do like the 5 best rookies just to make it competitive. T-Mac got traded to the Hornets, which is, if I'm remembering correctly, the team with Chris Paul and Dwayne
Oh,
Wade.
yo, that's
So
nice.
no
Put him at
crazy
small
trades in
forward.
this year.
Put him at small forward.
Oh my God. The prophecy continues. If that's how words work, and that made sense. Derrick Rose, most valuable player.
Just meant to
like
be.
in real life, averaging almost 30 and 9, which is, well, over 30. I don't know why I just said that. Which is better than what he averaged in real life by far. John Wall, Rookie of the Year. Now, Blake Griffin was really the Rookie of the Year, but because he played last year, and he also already had years pro, yeah, it just screwed over Blake. Sorry, Blake. Lamar Odom, back-to-back
all good.
6-man of the
You don't
year.
need it.
He was the one who won it in real life, so that makes sense. Dwight Howard, DPOY, also accurate to real life. So far, we're like almost spot on, except for a Rookie of the Year. Most improved
Tony
player,
Douglas.
Tony Douglas.
That's
for
a
the
name.
Knicks, averaging 16 and wait. Isn't John Wall on the Knicks? Okay, so they were just a power backcourt. And Coach of the Year, Rick Carlisle. Okay, this year was Tom Thibodeau, but I mean, Rick Carlisle in real life went on to win the championship, so we'll see.
Yeah,
if that
Mavs, on the
happens.
Mavs.
D Rose, Brandon. Whoa. Brandon Jennings made the first team. 26 and 8 a game. Brandon Jennings is basically Steph
He came
Curry
out of
before
high
Steph
school,
Curry in
didn't
the
he?
simulation, along with the usual suspects that you would expect on team number
No, he played
1.
overseas
Team 2,
first
CB3,
season.
Kobe, Kevin
Or,
Love, Carmelo, Timmy.
before
And team 3, Rajon, Jameer Nelson,
NBA.
back-to-back, Pau Gasol, Paul Pierce. Pierce and Al Jefferson. Here's the defensive teams. You could pause if you want to see this. And then rookie teams. You would expect this, I guess. Just like the top 5 picks. Shout out to Landry Fields. And here we are.
Remember him on the
league
Knicks.
in points, followed by KD,
6'7",
James, Kobe, and Paul
shoot.
Pierce. Dwight Howard
Sometimes.
by far led in rebounds, followed by Kevin Love, Tim Duncan, Al Jefferson, and Bogut. And assists, CP3, even with D-Wade taking a lot of
Jameer
touches.
Nelson, I didn't know I
Jameer
passed it
Nelson,
like
Rajon
that.
Rondo, Baron Davis, and Jason Kidd. I did not think Jameer Nelson was passing like that. And J.R.
Hey,
Smith led the
there we
league
go.
in three-point percentage. You would never expect this with the shots he takes, and Kyle Korver was second. When it comes to surprising teams that missed the playoff, the Raptors do have Chris Bosh and DeMarcus Cousins now, but
Yo,
not good enough
Hito.
just yet. Knicks were close with Rookie of the Year John Wall. Pistons, no. The Spurs missed the playoffs after making the finals. The Rockets went really deep in the playoffs last year, and they missed it this year. Carmelo Anthony's Denver Nuggets, he might be leaving this team because, well, they missed
that's
the
Chauncey's
playoffs.
team.
And Steph Curry's Warriors not here just yet. I want to show you Steph Curry's face thing, by the way. It's really cool. Bro made a Steph Curry rookie face scan. It looks pretty accurate. There is not
Bro,
one
what's
of these
that
in
big old
2K.
lump in his
Here we
throat?
go. Chicago first
Damn.
seed, Dallas first seed.
Like, swallow the
Suns are outta here.
basketball.
LeBron is out of here. Clippers are out of here. Who cares? Paul George is gone. Dirk is gone. Oh, they lost in the first round. Hold on, wait. You see on the top right over there, the Bulls are in a game 7. Okay. The Bulls won. But the Dallas Mavericks lose first round.
Again,
Didn't they do this
first
against the
seed losing.
Warriors? It looks like this prophecy is not going to be fulfilled because, well, the Mavericks won the championship this year. Well, that's back-to-back years of the NBA champions in real life got eliminated in the first round. So, second round, Sixers are out of here. Blazers are out of here. Celtics, Deuces, and Memphis Deuces. Okay, cool. D Rose versus Dwight. Kobe and Powell versus CP3 and D Wade. That's pretty crazy. So, the conference finals and the Hornets get eliminated
I would've bet
by
on them.
Kobe and the Magic eliminated by D Rose.
Come on, D Rose.
Kobe
Do it
overtook
again.
the team with CP3 and D Wade. Derrick Rose 30 points in game 7. Dwight Howard did pretty well himself, but I would pretty much assume that the Bulls are a lot better than the Magic. I mean, your second leading scorer in this game was Marcin Gortat, for God's sake. He's good, but not that good. Actually, they have I just realized they have Jameer. The NBA Finals, Chicago versus LA. Basically D Rose versus Kobe, Powell versus Carlos
Darren
Boozer,
Collison, point
future
guard.
teammates, and Andrew Bynum versus Joakim. And Ron Artest versus Luol Deng, kind of like a mirror of each other in a weird way. Game 1 to the Bulls. Are they going to repeat? Game 2 to the Bulls.
Yes,
Game
sir.
3
Back
to
to
the
back.
Lakers. Game 4 to the Bulls. Are the Bulls going to be
Back to
back-to-back
back.
champions? All right,
Derrick
the Bulls
Rose.
are not getting their ring this game. Kobe
All right.
said hell no. Probably guarding Derrick locked the hell up out of him. One more chance, Chicago. You're in LA this time around.
Uh-oh.
Or you can just
Game
blow
7.
this lead to the Lakers, because that's what's happening so far. The Lakers just forced the game 7. I believe it was a 3. Well, yeah, it was a 3-1. Game 7 in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
And the Los Angeles Lakers, a year after getting
Damn.
beat down in the first
Good
round
for
by
you,
the
Kobe.
Wow, Kobe is dirty. Kobe is dirty. He didn't need to do that at all. That was Kobe. The LA Lakers win the championship in Chicago, forcing the Bulls to blow a 3-1 lead, and Kobe still gets his 5th championship. Wow. We have had 2 insane years.
Can't be mad about
Pau
that.
Gasol Finals MVP, not even Kobe.
Yo, 52!
52. 20 for
I miss Kobe.
28 shooting, 52 points in game 7. Oh my God. This, you can't even write this in a book. This is easily the best performance in the finals of Kobe Bryant's entire career. Don't know how the hell Pau Gasol won finals
In a
MVP
game
with that
7.
being said, but whatever. All right, he averaged 22 and 15. Sure, go ahead, Pau. Kobe probably doesn't really care. You got
Defense
a
is
ring.
good, too.
And that's the end of season number 2, aka 2010-2011. Now, on to 2011-2012.
This has got a lottery
Juwan
pick.
Howard and Jerry Stackhouse retired. Stephon Marbury's out of here.
Lindsey Hunter.
Wally Zerbiak retired. The draft lottery. A pretty fun time of the year. The
Come on,
Timberwolves
Detroit.
have the best odds. I can't even remember who's in this draft class.
Come on,
I'm drawing a
Detroit.
blank. Oh, and it's Kyrie, Kawhi. Oh my God. This is
We
gonna
need
be
'em.
big. The Utah Jazz win the draft lottery
11th.
with the Raptors, Pacers, Timberwolves, and Kings following. The first pick in the draft, the Utah Jazz select Klay Thompson.
Ooh, wow.
Number 11 to number 1. The second pick in the draft, I just realized who it is.
I ain't gonna point. I'm sorry, Utah. I ain't gonna point nothing.
The Toronto
Nope,
Raptors
never mind,
on the
Utah.
clock,
Never mind,
and
Utah.
they pick Kawhi. Kawhi goes to the Raptors a whole almost decade earlier. He averaged 4 blocks a
Hopefully
game.
he stays.
The man is 6'7". The Pacers are on the clock. The Pacers pick up Jimmy Butler. Minnesota's
y'all
on the
see
clock,
that?
and the
That man literally got drafted and he stole Reggie Miller's number ASAP. Bro, okay, I don't know if he would be number 3. Bro, Jimmy Butler stole Reggie Miller's number
cool.
ASAP.
Kyrie did
Hell
not fall
no.
all the way to like 8, whatever the mock draft said. He goes 4. Kyrie Irving is a trigger-happy shooter that's never met a shot he didn't like. You got that right. The Sacramento Kings are now on the clock.
Never met a teammate you liked either.
All right, let's get this top 10 over with, unless I'm missing somebody. Kemba Walker to the Denver
Go to 11, go to 11.
Ty Lawson replacement, or can they coexist, both being, well, 6'1" and 5'11"? Enes Kanter, Miami Heat. So now the Heat are building around Enes Kanter and Gordon Hayward. That should work flawlessly. The Warriors draft Lonnie Long. So some of these draft classes are just weird because, well, Isaiah Thomas, number 9. But yeah, some of these draft classes are either A, unfinished, or B, they're trashed by 2K. So it's just gonna be the players that we know and love, like the top of the top guys, and then some auto-generated guys. And Jonas Valanciunas, number 10, Lithuania. So a lot just changed.
Who went 11?
Just for a couple examples, Toronto now has DeMar DeRozan and Kawhi Leonard and Chris Bosh and DeMarcus Cousins. And
dirty
Utah,
team.
well, they're pretty bad actually, but they have Clay now. Then again, they were, the first pick in the draft. And now for free agency.
Clay and
Chris
D-Will.
Paul is a free agent. Is he going to leave New Orleans after D-Wade just came to be with him? And it looks like he might. Melo's also a free agent. Brandon Roy, who's still around the league because, no injuries.
Thank God.
West, Kevin Love, Gilbert Arenas.
Underrated injury.
Well, I can't say that word. Yao Ming's also still around, but he's old and stuff. And well, who the hell got signed where? Oh, okay, Chris Paul went back. Melo went to the Wizards, his hometown, kinda. Split New York, split Wizards. But instead of going to New York, which is where his birthplace is, he went to where he grew up, which is, well, Baltimore, which is close enough. Brandon Roy still with the Trailblazers. Gilbert Arenas to the Pacers, that kind of helps them. Jamal Crawford stood, I believe, unless he was somewhere else.
No Pistons again, damn it.
J.R. Smith to the Bobcats. He's gonna get every single touch unless I'm forgetting somebody. All right, I just realized that Kevin Love left Minnesota too. That's pretty big. The Rockets is kind of building a squad. While I was kind of excited for Kevin Love to go to Minnesota along with Kyrie Irving, but it's cool. You have Ricky Rubio too. Him and Kyrie, incredible duo, 2-point guards. Sarcasm. But Melo's now with, well, David Lee, former Knick himself, and they drafted Valanciunas. So yeah, that's your team. Steph Curry's becoming Steph Curry. KD's a 99. LeBron's a 99. Chris Paul's even a 99. He kind of played like one. And the Clippers are still in the dust because they don't have a Chris Paul. Same goes for the Knicks, at least for now. They won a bit too many games, drafted probably some auto-generated player, and John Wall's
that would be the Knicks' luck,
so,
no doubt.
2011, 2012. LeBron's first ever season winning a championship. What happened? I don't know. This year's draft class is very, very pivotal. Anthony Davis, Damian
Drummond
Lillard,
number 2 over Damian? Hell no.
Andre Drummond, Ron Roy. Okay, I'm kidding. Nobody knows who the hell it is.
Brandon Roy's twin brother.
Chris Middleton.
Ron Roy.
Power rankings are, definitely deserved. The Lakers, Hornets, Celtics, who I guess the Celtics got Yao Ming.
That's nice. I like that.
Imagine trying to score on Kevin Garnett and Yao Ming and Tony Allen. The Bulls got Rip Hamilton, just like in real life. Interesting. Thunder is still kind of chilling. I don't believe they made the playoffs or anything like that.
Hey,
right?
just keep that 3. Just keep them.
Well, they have DJ White starting at center. The Magic, Jameer and your boy Dwight Howard aren't really. They're trying. They made the conference finals, but it's just them two really.
I like this team.
The Pacers are actually very high up here because they have Gilbert, Jimmy Butler, Danny Granger, Robin Lopez, I guess, CJ Watson. I don't know. The Suns, you get it. LeBron, Steve Nash. They also probably have one of the deeper benches I've seen with Kenyon Martin, Jason Richardson, and Goran Dragic. The Spurs are the Spurs, although they didn't make the playoffs last year. Tim Duncan actually got a little bit better, and they got no ACL man, DeJuan Blair. Didn't trade George Hill for Kawhi this time around. And I haven't really related this back to.
That's why Pop's retired.
The Splash Brothers won't exist now. It's gonna be Curry and Monte from here on out, and we're never gonna get the I'm coming home Carmelo Anthony in New York. And it looks like the free agents are still very much in check. I think I did a good job here. 2011, 2012. The All-Star captains, Team Dwight and Team Kobe, not teammates this time around. Although I believe that was next year that they got teamed up. Or no, actually maybe it was this year. I don't remember. CP3, Dwight, KD, Rajon, and Paul Pierce. The other team, D Rose, Carmelo, Dirk, LeBron, and Kobe.
Brandon Jennings doing it again.
Now CP3 is taking a lot of his touches for sure. Brandon Jennings still here. Jameer Nelson still here. And Tim Duncan. He's still Tim Duncan. We still have yet to see a very big trade, weirdly enough. But for the most part, things have stood in check. Aside from
Hayward
Jones getting traded for a 2026 first-round pick, aka 2016. Dwight Howard currently in the lead for MVP. Is he going to get it this year instead of, I think, LeBron? LeBron's really on the Suns. And this man has 60 badges. Dwight has 40. LeBron has 60. I hate you, 2K. I really got to reset these guys years pro every single year. Dwight Howard, most valuable player, beating out LeBron. Kyrie Irving, rookie of the year. Accurate.
Feels right, yep.
Odom, back-to-back 6th man of the year. This year was actually James Harden, but he's probably starting. Dwight Howard, defensive player of the year, was actually Tyson Chandler this year, but I'm assuming he's just not to be existent right now. That made no sense. He's somewhere. We just don't care right now. Shout out to Tyson Chandler. Most improved player, DeJuan Blair.
Yo, no ACL, you just called him.
And the coach of the year, Thibodeau. Well, it was Greg Popovich in real life. We know what happened there. All-NBA first team, Rondo, D Rose, LeBron, KD, Dwight. Pretty solid. Wow, where's Chris Paul? Because look, second team, D Wade, Kobe, Kobe, Josh Smith, Pau Gasol, Tim
Josh
Duncan.
Smith, all
Chris
NBA
Paul's
second?
on the
Hell
third
no.
team?
Hell no.
All right. He's
Hell
along
no.
with Jameer Nelson, Dirk, Paul Pierce, Al Jefferson. Makes sense. Here's the defensive teams and rookie team: Kawhi, Kyrie, Jimmy, Clay, and his character. You get the deal. So the Bulls and the Lakers, last year's finals opponents, are both the 1 seed. The Grizzlies take one hell of a jump because they have Zach Randolph, Joe Johnson, Mike. They actually have a pretty good team. Lost Rudy Gay, but I'd probably rather Joe Johnson. Kawhi's Raptors are the 5th seed. Well, really Chris Bosh's, but you know. Klay Thompson and Kyrie Irving are the 2 worst records in the league. Steph Curry, 90 overall now, but still struggling. Nuggets don't have Melo anymore, so you know. I mean, for God's sake, their best player is Chauncey Billups. Whoa,
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
LeBron James won the championship this year. He's not going to be doing that. He didn't make the playoffs. Paul George is rapidly progressing, but they suck. The Knicks team is just awful. Miami has Andre Blatche starting at power forward, so what do you expect? Cleveland still hasn't recovered from
Detroit
LeBron
last?
and Detroit is Detroit. KD led the league in scoring, followed by Kobe, D. Rose, Dirk Nowitzki,
Thought
and
things
John
would be
Wall,
different.
who tried to will the Knicks into the playoffs. Didn't work. Dwight, Tim Duncan, DeAndre, Joakim, and Kevin Love for rebounds, and Rondo, Jameer, Steve
Hope we get another
Nash,
draft
Jason
class.
Kidd, and Baron Davis
Oh,
for
yeah, we
assists,
should.
all averaging 10, while Chris Paul fell short. Ryan Anderson led the league in 3-point percentage, tied with Ray Allen and JJ Redick. Here we go. Round 1. Dallas Mavericks are already out of here. The Spurs are out of here. The Wizards, Raptors, sorry,
Pistons
Kawhi.
better get #1 pick.
The Hornets are out of here. Blazers and the Hawks and the Bucks. Here we are. The Charlotte Hornets. Oh my God, they were the 8th seed? Yeah, no wonder they're out of here. Well, most of these, there's not really any crazy upsets. All right, round 2. The Thunder.
I'm just going to say this right now, Detroit. If you draft Andre Drummond in this video, I swear.
Are gone. Sorry, KD.
If you draft Andre Drummond in this video, I
Sixers
swear.
are out of here, and the Celtics are out of here. They lost to Darrell Wright, who dropped 19 points in Game 7. While I believe that this was the year that Derrick Rose tore his ACL, but instead he beats down the Sixers instead of losing to them in the first round with 40 and 15. One thing I have meant to check, but I forgot, is actually the game highs. Eric Gordon scored the most points in the league this season. DeAndre Jordan grabbed 28 rebounds. Jameer Nelson had 22 assists. All right, cool. You got the drift now.
Where's
we have
Gordon
the 1
at?
versus 2 seed in both conferences. The kind of
Clippers?
sleeper Memphis Grizzlies, the grit and grind era continues as they're playing the Lakers in the conference finals instead of, I believe, the Spurs. Actually, no, this is the year that the Thunder made the finals, so yeah, they failed to do all that. And well, the Bulls and the Magic rematch. So the Bulls sweep the Magic
Lost
pretty
in the
easily,
second.
and the Lakers are swept by the Grizzlies a year after winning the ring. Here we go. Bulls versus Grizzlies. We know who the hell is on the Bulls, but the Grizzlies, well, they got Conley, Joe Johnson, AK, Zebo, and Marc Gasol. First game to the Grizzlies. Game 2 to the Grizzlies. Look, I just switched my control from the Grizzlies to the Bulls, and it didn't change anything. Game 3 to the Grizzlies. All right, they lost this one, and they lost the next one. Are they gonna blow a 3-0 lead?
Oh my God.
Bulls? Yep, that's exactly what they're about to do. The Grizzlies just blew a 3-0 lead. It's
Damn,
down to game
Grizzlies,
7.
it's your
And
time.
in Game 7, the Memphis Grizzlies are NBA champions. Another team to beat the Bulls on the Chicago floor, as after blowing a 3-1 lead, the Bulls tried to come back from a 3-0. But here we are. Zach Randolph gets his ring. Marc Gasol doesn't have to wait until Toronto. Mike Conley, MVP of the finals. Zebo, Joe Johnson, Marc Gasol.
I like
So
that
really,
team
all
a
they
lot.
did in the
That's a
championship
nice
was swap
squad.
out Rudy Gay for Joe Johnson. Look at the squad. Derrick Rose, 29 points in the Game 7 loss, while OJ Mayo, 20 points on 8 for 11 shooting. Mike Conley, 14 and 8 a game. So they really beat them down in like the most just kind of calm way
Let's get
ever.
to this draft.
And yes, that's the Grizzlies' first championship. So another crazy season, another very, very unexpected season. On to 2012-2013.
Here we go. Come on.
Ray Allen retires, and Shaquille O'Neal, and Steve Nash. LeBron loses his 88 overall counterpart, and he didn't even make the playoffs this year with him. White Chocolate's out of here. Ryan Scalabrini's out of here. Terry Stotts never got to make his way to Portland. Shaq, Steve Nash, and Ray Allen, all Hall of Famers, of course.
That's right.
And the draft lottery. Who is going to win? Anthony
Come on,
Davis
Detroit.
and Damian
Come on,
Lillard.
Detroit.
Jazz
Come on,
are
Detroit.
number 1 again. Actually, no, I don't remember what happened. The Denver Nuggets get the
Third
first
pick.
pick after losing Melo. And by the way, yes, I did reset all the draft picks before they started, so teams wouldn't get screwed over. Nuggets, Timberwolves, Pistons, Cavs, Jazz. Now, what the hell is going to happen?
Come on, Detroit. Come on, it's our time. Come on.
The Denver Nuggets select Anthony Davis out of Kentucky. He's never met a shot he didn't like. Yeah, that sounds kind of accurate for him as well. The Minnesota Timberwolves on the clock, and the Timberwolves select Bradley
Damian
Beal.
Lillard. Damian Lillard.
The original draft, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist went here. We're going to act like that didn't happen just for the sake of, well, the Bobcats. He led the nation in scoring.
Come on,
Okay, makes
Damian.
sense. The third pick, the Detroit Pistons.
Yo! Fucking
Another team
go!
who's been
It's
just
dang
struggling
time,
completely,
baby!
So that helps. Sekou Smith says he's a work in progress. Okay.
Yes!
Cleveland Cavaliers draft
Oh!
Harrison Barnes. I feel like
Dang
someone
time, man!
definitely missed here. Number 5, Andre
Fuck you,
Drummond
Drummond!
goes to the Utah Jazz. The Sacramento Kings select Draymond Green and Ron Roy to the Warriors.
It's a new time here in Detroit, baby. It's a new time here in Detroit, man. Chapter 1 looking real lit, man. Could have got Ron Roy, though. Could have got Ron Roy.
So, no Draymond. They fell one pick short, but Ron Roy. Austin Rivers, 8th pick. He was a joy to watch at Duke. All right, Knicks.
I'm so pumped about this 2K simulation.
And the Nets select Dion Waiters. I don't know why I kept going, but Chris Middleton went to the Bobcats, which is actually pretty good for them. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist fell all the way to 23 from 2. So, that changes a lot. The Nuggets now have their best player after I made fun of them for still having Chauncey Billups as their best. The Pistons, well, Damian Lillard. What more can I say? I mean, they drafted Alec Burks last year, so here they go. And the Timberwolves, which I actually didn't think of, now have Kyrie Irving and Bradley Beal and DeAndre Jordan. Don't know how
17 point guards.
He signed here. And now for free agency. Dwight Howard is a free agent, and Russell Westbrook. He is restricted though. Bogut, Bynum, Curry's guy Monte Ellis. Okay, this is actually a pretty impactful one. So where the hell are you guys gonna go? Dwight Howard signs with the
Come on, Detroit, get somebody.
Nets. He goes to team up with, well, actually they're not in Brooklyn. He goes to team up with Paul George. Russell Westbrook stays in OKC. Andrew Bynum stays with the Lakers. Andrew Bogut goes to fill Dwight Howard's role after he lost twice in the Eastern Conference Finals. Monte Ellis leaves Steph Curry for Kawhi Leonard, Chris Bosh, and DeMarcus Cousins.
Interesting.
Eric Gordon stays in LAC.
They might win one.
Brook Lopez, well, his spot kind of got taken by Dwight, so he went to the Bulls. And the Bulls lost Joakim to the Bucks. Serge Ibaka to the Heat. The Hornets now have 299 overalls. They should probably do something with that. Even got Kyle Korver to sit on the perimeter now. LeBron's team is absolutely awful. James Harden is still on OKC.
LeBron is taking some L's in this.
Traded. Timberwolves are going to be a problem. And Steph Curry's a 93. While the Celtics had Ray Allen retire and all their guys are getting old, so they're kind of falling off. Clippers are maybe starting to figure it out, but not really just yet. Although their team kind of like parallels the Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies just won a championship, so you never know. So 2012, 2013. Once again, what would have been the year of LeBron. But what about now when he doesn't even have Steve Nash anymore? And for next season's draft class, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I hope the Pistons lose and get him.
One. I can almost guarantee you that, unless someone gets crazy and goes Victor Oladipo or Otto Porter. I don't know. Aside from him, this draft class is kind of weird. I mean, CJ's here, but yeah, this draft class kind of sucked. I mean, you got Dennis Schroeder. I don't know. Oh, and Rudy Gobert. But I mean, Giannis, that's worth all the hype. Now that we know who Giannis is, we need to hype the hell out of him. I didn't look at the power rankings when the season started on accident, but we got Bulls, Lakers, Trailblazers, who have, wow, they're up here. New Jersey Nets are starting Nate Robinson at the 2. Well, actually, wait, they have Dwight Howard and Paul George, so I guess it doesn't even matter. And they're 9-4. Grizzlies are the Grizzlies. Mavericks are the Mavericks. Hawks, they have Amari and Josh Smith, right? And Jeremy Lin.
Yo, look at that backcourt.
Figure it out. Sixers starting to maybe figure it out. Oh, wow, LeBron even lost Goran. This man is struggling. Team Dwight and Team Kevin, aka the Durant guy. Some of these all-star appearances are probably off.
Stat bad forever now.
Control them and change them. But KD, LeBron, Kobe, Carmelo, and Rajon Rondo on one team. D Rose, Amari, Dirk Nowitzki, Chris Paul, and Dwight Howard on the other. We got no new appearances just yet. Although Steph Curry, it definitely hasn't been a 5-time All-Star, but it says it. He hasn't even been in the league for 5 years, I don't think. And well, Jameer Nelson and Al Jefferson still dominating the league, because why the hell not? MVP race, D Rose #1 again. Brandon Jennings is #3.
Look at that man
go.
go.
One variable guy from all this is really Brandon Jennings. This man has become a superstar after just falling off a couple years into his career. Don't know how the hell Naz Reid got into here, but you just can't control everything. AD's still gonna win Rookie of the Year more than likely. And
that's Naz Reid, Mohammed.
No big trades. Closest we got was James Jones straight up for Jason Capono. Incredible blockbuster. LeBron
2K
James
cheese player,
and
though.
Tim Duncan and Steph Curry are going to be free agents this offseason. And a lot more guys on top of that, actually. But those 3 names are going
LeBron's
to
getting the hell out of there.
Well, at least Tim for like 3-4 more years. But yeah, look at the free agents still in check. I don't know how the hell Taylor and Horton Tucker got into here, but the G League works in mysterious ways. Derrick Rose, 2-time MVP.
First 13-year-old ever to make it to the NBA.
12 assists. Obviously, at this point in his career, Derrick Rose was not even playing. I don't think he played this whole season. Obviously, LeBron won it this year. Rookie of the Year, Anthony Davis. Now Damian Lillard won in real life, but AD was very injured. So
you look ugly in that jersey.
But yeah, AD got it.
Really tight on him.
Year, Jason Richardson, and originally went to J.R. Smith. Dwight Howard, DPOY, and originally went to Marcus Gasol. Goran Dragic, most improved player. LeBron definitely wishes he still had him. It was actually Paul George this year. And Thibodeau, once again, Coach of the Year. In real life, it was George Karl, who got fired after the season, so hopefully that doesn't happen to Thibodeau, too. First team, Rose, Steph Curry making his first appearance. He has
good for him.
Badges.
95.
He averaged 30 and 10 a game. KD, LeBron, and Dwight makes sense. LeBron actually kind of shying away, it looks like. I feel like he would be playing a lot better. Second team, superstar Brandon Jennings, Darren Williams, Pau Gasol, Dirk Nowitzki, and Tim Duncan. And third team, Rondo, Wade, Love, Carmelo, and DeAndre. Here's a defensive team. You got 2 Hornets on here. And the second defensive team, the first seed in the Western Conference, the Portland Trailblazers.
Detroit's not in it. We could get Giannis. We could get Giannis.
Second team with Dwight, same seed that the Orlando Magic were for a lot of years. And the Lakers still hanging around. The East are actually looking a lot better than the West right now. At least in terms of, they had more 50-win teams. Melo's Wizards failed to make the playoffs. 86 overall Kawhi, 92 Chris Bosh, and 87 DeMarcus failed to make the playoffs, along with DeMar DeRozan off the bench and Monte Ellis. John Wall's Knicks was just struggling. This rookie they had actually saw was doing pretty well, but
Byron Bush.
This is like one of the worst teams, if not the worst in the league. And well, the Pistons finally got Damian Lillard, but they don't even start him over Rodney Stuckey. The Suns missed the playoffs.
Don't that sound right?
Starting Sergio Rodriguez at point guard. And the Thunder with James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kevin Durant missed the playoffs. And well, Miles Plumlee is starting at center, and he doesn't even really, he's not even supposed to exist right now. That's how you know they're having a bad situation. Tim Duncan, Spurs, and Manu and Tony both still here and all good, also missed the playoffs. That's actually about as surprising as OKC, if not more. And well, the Portland Trailblazers, led by LaMarcus Aldridge and Brandon Roy, are the first seed in the conference. So, first round, the Grizzlies, the reigning champions,
Chicago's gonna win it.
They actually got swept. Bucks are out of here. Celtics are out of here. They're old and stuff. Bobcats, Blake Griffin can't make it too deep just yet. Derek's team doesn't look like he's gonna get his championship. And the Rockets are out of here, and the Hawks are out of here. The Hornets were able to be better this season and make it to the second round.
I'm rooting for Brandon Roy, though.
Aside from Steph Curry dropping 44 and 13 in Game 6 to give the Warriors the win over the Mavericks, and we believe Warriors fashion, there was no other upsets. So round number 2, Blazers are out of here. It's been real number 1 seed, but yeah, you lost to Dwayne Wade and Chris Paul, so it's cool. The Warriors are out of here. Steph, you got it soon, my guy. The Magic still made it this deep. I didn't even realize, even without Dwight. And the Sixers are out of here because the Bulls exist, you know? The Orlando Magic, forget the We Believe Warriors. This is the We Believe team. Yeah, like this team is literally just Jameer Nelson, Andrew Bogut, and they made the, wow, they were the 3rd seed. And now the Bulls versus Nets, and the Lakers versus Hornets. The Lakers get 4-0 swept, and the Nets get 4-1.
Ooh, yo, Hornets hot, man.
Bulls versus
D-Wade,
Hornets,
CP3?
AKA D-Wade and CP3, and a bunch of bums, aside from Tyson Chandler.
Jaron Blossom
Derrick
game.
Rose, Carlos Boozer,
you know, you know.
Deng, and now Brooke Lopez. Game 1 to the Hornets. Game 2 to the Bulls. Can CP3 get his ring? D-Rose already got his, but D-Rose wants it. He's up 2-1. D-Rose is up 3-1. Game 5. All right, the Hornets are going to take this one. Derrick Rose, 44 points.
He tried his best.
This year's game highs. KD dropped 56. Dwight Howard grabbed 31 boards. And Mike Conley had 22 assists. Game number 6. The Charlotte Hornets are or not Charlotte, you know what I mean. The New Orleans Hornets win this one and force another finals. Game 7. I think that's 3 straight years. Game 7 in Chicago. Is their dynasty going to be tested once again? It was close, but the Bulls decided to just dominate. They just scored like 12 straight points and outscored the Hornets by 16 points in the 4th quarter. But now the free throw game, which I'll cut out of the video because I'm not going to waste your time like I'm about to waste mine. Derrick Rose has 40 points. Look at that Chris Paul face cam. That's kind of fire. Or the cyber face. You don't even think like guys like Chris Paul deserve a cyber face until they get one, and then you realize, oh my god, 2K sucks at creating players. Yep, Derek's clutch. The game's over. That is going to do it. The Chicago Bulls get their 2nd championship.
Derek, I know this is the re-simulation. I don't want you hopping up and down like that, though, D-Rose. Like, you got to stop that. Accidents can happen. I'm just saying accidents can happen.
Of the decade. Derrick Rose's 2nd championship and his 2nd MVP season. This guy.
Who is that casual sitting down half court line?
Derrick Rose, Finals MVP, of course. Look at young Rip. Why does Brooke look like he's 7'7"? Derrick Rose.
Rip, where did your damn hair go? Where are you at?
Derrick Rose, Finals MVP, of course. Look at young Rip.
Bro, what is going on up there? Oh, he did go bald, didn't he? Yeah, it wasn't a good. It's not a good look. I'm sorry.
Why does Brooke look like he's 7'7"? Derrick Rose, 42 points
like
and 10
barber,
assists.
rip that hair off,
Rip. To give his team their 2nd NBA championship. Honestly, I lose track of the finals appearances, but I feel like they've been here almost every year, if not every year. Yeah, I think it's been every year. Chris Paul, 34 and 10. I feel like he's gonna be back again. Dwayne Wade, kind of quiet, and he still played all right. Shout out to Emeka Okafor for no reason. Thank you very much, Derrick Rose. 36 points and 13 assists.
What could have been?
Man is looking. He's actually making a GOAT case.
What could have been?
Still like 25, right? Yeah, he's 25, and he has 2 MVPs and 2 championships. And he has a career high 51, which is higher than what it is in real life. But Brandon Jennings has a career high 52. You can't beat the GOAT. D-Rose even led the league in points per game in the playoffs, and that's saying something.
Look at Jennings, man.
All the way to the finals.
So
like Steph
inspirational.
Played 1 round. And that is
not
the
Curry.
end of chapter number.
Okay, that is the end of the video right there, guys. That was really interesting. If you want me to react to part 2, I'm going to say get this video to 1,000 likes, man. I will definitely do that. But, yo, I kind of want to see how my guy Damian Lillard did now on the Pistons. So, yo, don't the video, guys. Peace out.